My shop has gotten 884 reviews, with the majority of them being 5 stars. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do the same. So the first thing you should consider is before a customer purchases anything. So that is to provide excellent customer service. Now, what exactly does that mean? So when a potential customer messages you, try to message them right away, as soon as you can. I know not everyone has the time in the day to do so, but as soon as you have any free time, be sure to message them, because more likely than not, they're probably messaging other sellers. So if you're the first to message them back, it's more likely that they're going to purchase with you. Not only that, but it also shows that you care about what you're selling and that you are reliable. A bonus is if you're selling on Etsy, replying to messages also puts you in the star seller category. I believe you have about 24 hours to message them for the star seller, but if you can, I would suggest replying a lot sooner than that, just for the sake of potentially getting a customer's attention before the other seller does. Number 2, keep your packaging simple and clean. And I know a lot of new Etsy sellers or small business people in general like to go all out in the very beginning, but I would refrain against that. And I have several reasons why. I made a video about it, which I'll probably link somewhere in this video if you're interested, on why I suggest to keep the packaging simple. In my experience, customers prefer extra protection than extra packaging, which ends up in the trash anyway. I'm a firm believer that less is more in this case. You don't need to add extra stuff in order to get 5-star reviews. I've been getting 5-star reviews without adding any freebies or anything of the sort. These are just a few of the shipping supplies that I use for my own products. I would pay more attention on how you're packaging up the product. Customers are more concerned on how you package a product so that it arrives to them intact. So I would put more of my focus on that and make sure that you are packaging your products, whether that be fragile items or just products, everyday products like things like journals or tote bags. Like, make sure it is nicely packaged in a way that it'll arrive to the customer safely. I would suggest using clear envelopes to protect the product so that if the package were to end up wet, the product would still be nice and dry. Of course, things that are more fragile, to add extra padding, whether that be with bubble wrap or just extra craft paper. Once you've secured the package, I would consider adding more personalized or branded extras to your packaging, such as a business card, a thank you card, packaging stickers, or you could even purchase things such as like poly bags that match your branding. Such as for me, my branding is more on the pink side, so I have poly bags that have like a pattern that is in pink. I'll post here. Little things, a little goes a long way. In terms of thank you cards, I have my own. I also have a product in my shop where you can customize your thank you cards. So you can pick your coloring, you can add your logo, you can add your social media handles on your website. And if you want to change any of the wording, I'm able to do that as well. So if you're interested in that and purchasing that, or just, checking it out, I will provide a link to it in the description down below. Now, my third point is probably the most important in my opinion, because I feel like a lot of sellers feel the need to do this, but I think it hurts you more than it could help. That is, do not message the customer asking for a review. You will get a notification saying that the item arrived, or on your Etsy account, you'll see that it was delivered, and it, maybe a few days pass by and you see that they haven't left a review. I would refrain from messaging them because it seems a little off-putting when you do so. Not only that, but Etsy already sends them a reminder to leave a review. So having Etsy on top of the seller send you a message asking for a review is a bit much. Your product and your packaging should speak for itself. If you still want another way to remind a customer to leave a review, you can opt to include these types of stickers where it says to leave a review. This is personally my design, but you could find a bunch of other designs on Etsy that you can choose from. Another clever way to remind customers to leave a review is to create a QR code that links directly back to your Etsy shop. Now, I created my QR code using Bitly or Bitely, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but you can also create shorter links, but I'm going to show you how I do the QR codes. So these are the ones I already have that I already made, and unfortunately, I already hit my limit for this month, so I'm not actually able to create a new one, but I can show you how you basically choose your options, because I already have one right here. Yeah, so I can just edit it. and customize the QR code. So I can't show you like how you would input the link, but basically I can show you all the other options. So you can change the different patterns, you can change whether you want round or regular squares, and then of course you can change the color. I just stuck to regular black, but these are the options that you can choose. And then there are other things that you can add, but you would have to upgrade. The free options is a simple design, and then you can also change the outline of it as well. Again, you can't change the color of it unless you upgrade it. Then you can also opt to not have a frame at all and just have a simple QR code. But yeah, that's basically how you customize it. And then, once you have it, you can save it and name it. That way you have them later. If you want to download them later, you can. And these are just your different options. Now, after you've shipped out their products, some customers may message you asking when the item will arrive, if it's taking a bit, and you don't have to give a specific date, but just let them have like an estimate. Once a customer purchases a product, some customers will message you asking when you will ship out their product, and even though you don't have to give them like a specific date, you can give them an estimate of when you will be anticipating shipping out their product. And then my bonus tip, which is kind of self-explanatory, but I feel like it needs to be said, is to always be professional in your messages with customers. So I always put either hello, insert the name of the customer, comma, and then write out the message. And then at the very end, I put dash my name, just to be a little more professional in terms of communication, just to show that you're taking your shop seriously and that you care about the customer by including their name in the message. So that is my strategy on how to get 5-star reviews. I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content such as this. And if you have any questions for me, please be sure to leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to help, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.